For a creative industry, we're very much about relationships and touch and feel and emotion. And also I think it's really important that as an industry, we come back together again and we get it back on its feet, because it's us that will make that happen. I think you're really going to see the atmosphere and the buzz of Fashion Week come back.
The buyers are all here. I'm seeing buyers that I haven't physically seen for 2 years. We've only met on Zoom. There's conversations that are had, there are dinners that are had, buyers interact with each other. It's the interaction amongst this community that is as important as placing orders. There's still an undercurrent, Brexit has impacted the UK brands, and we can't forget that. But I'm not complaining. It's Paris in the sunshine. We have to look to the future.
What I see in the UK is young designers that are really thinking with their heart as well as with their brain, in order to make clothes that have a cultural moment captured in them. It's important that we look at them, but also we hear the message behind them.
Absolutely amazing to be back. It's just nice seeing buyers again. Holly King is a contemporary fashion agency, so we deal with the likes of Christopher King's More Joy, Spanish brands like Haru, you have Solace London, Faithful, the brand. A lot of it has been European, but again, loads of Australian buyers have come in, Kiwi buyers have come in, even the odd American buyers are like the big boys like Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, we've seen them.
It's a lot busier than I expected to be. I was mentally prepared that it would be lack of footfall, but actually it has been quite busy, and I have picked up new clients. If we were going to test the water anywhere, it would be Paris.
We've got a record number of appointments in a few days. We're only here actually for 4. It's the first time that we've come back to Paris for 7 seasons now. It's just so nice to be able to show the customers the dresses properly. You need to see them on, you need to see the sparkle, the way they move. I think our collections are always about excitement, actually, and glamour. So the association with the Bond franchise was actually, perfect for us. So what we're trying to do this season is very gradually bring in sustainable components to the collection and recycled fabrics. But you have to weigh that up against, the carbon footprint. So there's a lot to think about, but we're really moving towards it.
Well, being back in Paris has been fantastic. So meeting all the buyers and friends and family, of course, and just really getting an idea of people, what they want to celebrate, what they want to wear, how they want to be. Yeah, enjoy ourselves and be social. We're social animals, especially with our clothing. It's so important to see them, to touch them, to try them on, to have an experience with them, to really connect.
I tell you what's the most exciting thing is wearing lipstick. After all these years of masks, the combination of Paris and lipsticks feels just so glamorous.
To be able to interact with people again, people can touch and feel. Having a creative industry where you're not personal with people has been quite challenging. There's a heartbeat that's here that has got a very, big beat to it, and I think everyone's ready for some good news stories.
We've had a fabulous show. We've been writing orders with fabulous Italian buyers, Norwegians and Germans, and orders coming in. So yeah, it's really great to be back.
The brand is kind of based around this party girl muse. Bright colours. We have our signature prints, which is what I'm wearing. The print is meant to kind of accentuate the female form and bring out certain parts of it and make certain parts more snatched. These are our signature coats as well, which are just beautiful. Quite 60s Afghan style.
The entire collection is based on literature, as are my fragrances, which I originally started with. In the book, the character pretty much only wears white, but it's also a coat which is incredibly light. It weighs much less than a mobile phone. We've got some woolens, we're doing like bodysuits, working a lot with a lot of slits. So for example, you can open up for the evening to give a little bit more flesh, to give it a bit more sort of sexiness. Same with the trousers. The waistband zips off so it kind of sits across you at a kind of angle to expose a bit of skin. Inside out, this is a body form dress, is what basically you use when you're constructing a dress. That's what it starts with. Deconstructed, reconstructed, organic certified cotton t-shirts and dresses.
It's been fantastic. It's been really great to not only just see people, to meet buyers, to show people the products and speak about the products. It's actually our first show. What we found is that a lot of buyers have been really interested in working with women, working with products that have a story behind the collection and behind the brand. The Woven for Women collection, we're giving 5% of all sales towards the training of women in this particular craft because it's a dying craft.
New this season is our Esprit Animals. We just wanted to add a little bit of fun and something a little bit more playful to the collections. We also had Tesserae. It's been underestimated, mother of pearl, because it gets thrown away a lot when people are searching for pearls in mollusks. I wanted to use something that there was a lot of rather than something that everyone's searching to find and highlight its beauty.
This is Raphael Cano. She used to work for Cartier. Her collection was really well known for her OMG rings and bracelets, which is a very playful collection but very sophisticated. When you put it on, you actually lose the sense of the lips a little bit. This is Pippa's Mall. Turquoise Mountain is a project she has in Afghanistan, one is Myanmar and one is in Jordan. She basically works with this foundation. She works locally with the women, for example in Afghanistan, and they source the stones there. But at the same time they teach these women how to make this jewelry, so that helps the community, their families and their life generally. The Jordan one is actually sponsored by Swarovski.
Here in Paris, everyone's a bit more jolly because they're here. It's just a nicer vibe, really. So I think if people were thinking of coming here, this is what people are buying, is the sort of bling, but if you put it on like a little heel, so it's that sort of thing. So if you get the fun and games, but you put it on a really wearable shape.
Bonsoir à toutes et à tous, and a very warm welcome to everybody to the British residents in Paris in honour of Paris Fashion Week.
Thank you all for joining Caroline, myself, UKFT to celebrate fashion's leaders of change in honour of International Women's Day. And specifically, the topic for this year is gender equality today for a sustainable tomorrow. So tonight is really an opportunity for us to come together and recognise the women and men who have done so much to drive equality of opportunity and a more balanced society.
And I think this really does mark a new period of optimism that we are here, that we are able to come out. Ursula, yes, you can put your lipstick back on. So absolutely. May I wish you all a very, very happy International Women's Day.